Here are 4 simple steps of the mindset I had to have and the things I had to do in order to buy a home at 21 while I do my nighttime skincare routine. She's giving bean head. She's giving bean head. It's okay. It's okay. First, we're using this cleanser. Step 1, take advantage of the stage in your life where you don't have a lot of financial responsibilities. At the time that we started saving for our home, we were 21. We didn't have a lot of financial responsibilities other than having to contribute to our homes that we were living in, but it's not like we had a car payment. We didn't have to pay rent. I think the most we had to pay was for like our phone bills, but that just frees up a lot of money. You also don't have a lot of responsibilities in general. So like at the time I was working 2 part-time jobs and I had an internship. Also, Ethan had a full-time job at the time too, while also going to school part-time. So yes, it was stressful, but we had the energy for it because we were so young and we didn't have any other responsibilities that was taking up our time elsewhere. Next step in our skin routine, we are going to do a chemical exfoliation. It's okay to have a season of sacrifice to meet your goals. At the time that we were saving, we had a very, very strict budget. We did not go out. We were not making any major purchases. We were not taking any trips. Like, we literally just stuck to what are the basics that we need in order to survive, and everything else goes in savings. Like, that's how strict it was. But this step is crucial. Like, this goes for anything. You need to sacrifice for a moment to meet your goals and get to what you want. Remember, you're young. There's so much life ahead. Just let things happen when they're supposed to. We were planning for a wedding, a small wedding, and as you know, weddings are expensive, and we were originally going to use that money, half of it, for hopefully a down payment for a home. If not, we'll rent, and the other half for a wedding. But COVID happened, and we just planned, like, hey, why are we using this for a wedding? We can just use this for a home. And even when we bought a home, we weren't planning to buy so early. Like, I think we bought it 6 months before we thought we were even going to be looking, because we just happened to be looking around and we found the perfect home and it happened to be available. So we're like, yeah, let's do it. So we're going to use some of this for moisturizer. This is the travel size one and it is running out. The last piece of advice that I'm going to give for owning your home in your 20s is everything in God's timing. You don't need to own a home in your 20s. It's not a requirement. Don't feel like it is in order for like a sign of success. That is not the only sign of success. Oh my God, okay. He is our good father and he knows what we can handle. Like, even when we don't know what we can handle. We were first looking at homes. Technically, we did not make a lot. Yes, we were like doing all these jobs. We're basically gonna be house broke if we got into a home. And for me, in my mindset, I'm like, I have always grown up with not a lot anyway. So I was like, as long as I have a roof over my head, as long as I can get food to eat, as long as the bills can get paid, then I'm fine with that, if that is all we can do. When we were going through the closing process, like, that's when everything moved like so perfectly. Like, that's when Ethan got the promotion. That's when I got my new job. And throughout the entire process, I'm telling God, like, if it's not your time, don't let it happen. If it's gonna be too strenuous, like, don't let it happen. But if it is, like, Lord, please let this promotion happen. Lord, please give me this new job. Lord, please just show me that you have the situation in your hand. And that's exactly what he did during that time. And even if he said no to me during that time, he was still going to be a good father, because he knew from the beginning what I can handle. I've been putting some castor oil beneath my eyes for like my dark spots. If you take anything from this, just please take this last piece of advice. Everything within God's timing. Please don't look around to see what your peers are doing. Like, there's so many things happening in your 20s. Some people are getting married, some people are going to school, some people are getting degrees, some people are just, traveling. Like, everyone's doing something different. Some people are having kids. Don't look around. Like, everything in God's timing, everything on your own timing, just period.